Okay, we will start to our next session. For this afternoon session, the moderator will be led by me. Please introduce. My name is Eva Agustina Yalestiarini. Here I am as your moderator for this session. I will direct you all to start our presentation for this session. Okay, before we start our presentation, I will ask all the participants to try your audio, maybe one by one. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Clearly, Miss.
I can.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Okay, thank you. Shall we start our presentation now? Okay, before we start our presentation, I hope all participants will following our rules. So all participants will present your material first. Each participant will present for about 10 minutes, and discussion and answer question will be led after the presentation. Is that all clear? Okay, for first, I would like to ask, please prepare yourself. I would like to ask our first participant to start your presentation with participant number 50, Mrs. Yunda Linda. Mrs. Yunda Linda, are you there? Okay, Mrs. Yunda Linda Atmadi will present the research. The title is Effectiveness of Additional Food Recovery Programs on Nutritional Status and Nutritional Adequacy Rates of Children aged 4 until 5 years in Community Health Center Sukasadawan. Mrs. Yunda Linda Atmadi, you have 10 minutes to present your research. Please take your place and time is yours.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before I read my presentation, I want to introduce myself. My name is Yunda Atmadi and I'm from Singaraja, Bali. I want to read my presentation. I want to present study. The title is Effectiveness of Additional Food Recovery Program on Nutritional Status and Nutritional Adequacy Rate of Children aged 4 until 5 years in Sukasada 1 Community Health Center. Next slide. Background. Nutrition is a primary need for toddlers. According to World Health Organization, more than 50% of infant and child deaths are related to malnutrition and malnutrition. The implementation of supplementary feeding. Yes, sir?
We heard noise from your audio. Maybe do you have another audio with a double zoom, or is there any audio feedback? Do you use double zoom?
Double zoom?
Or only one zoom?
Oh,
one zoom only, please.
Berarti kamu aja, aku keluar, aku Background. Nutrition is a primary need for toddlers, and according to World Health Organization, more than 50% of infant and child deaths are related to malnutrition and malnutrition. The implementation of supplementary feeding program is one of the programs in field of nutrition that aims to reduce the prevalence of malnutrition. The next slide. To see the effect the objective of my study is to see the effect or impact resulting from childhood malnutrition in the past. Researchers are interested to examine the effect of the recovery supplementary feeding program, a nutritional status and nutritional accuracy rate of children aged 4 until 5 years in the working area of Sukasado Public Health Service. Sukasado Public Health Center. Methods. The study was, next slide. The study was an observational study using a retrospective cohort design. The location of the study was at Sukasado Community Health Center, where the population take over all children 1 until 5 years with a history of having participated of the 2016 until 2018 program with a total sample of 70 children. The independent variable of the study was supplementary feeding, while the dependent variable was nutritional status and nutritional rate adequacy rate for children under 5. Result. The analysis of supplementary feeding program of the nutrition status of children under 5 based of height according to age obtained t-value with a significance level of p-value 0.173. The result indicate that p more than 0.05, meaning there is no difference in nutritional status height according to age in children in the group with a history having received supplementary feeding program and supplementary feeding program. Base of weight according to age obtained t-value with a significant level of p-value 0.000. This result indicates that p mean 0.05, mean that there are difference in nutritional status weight according to age in children. Base of weight according height obtain t-value with a significant level of p value 0.046. The result indicate that p made of 0.05 mean that there are difference in nutritional status weight according to height in the children in the group with a history of having received supplementary feeding program and do get supplementary feeding program. Next slide. Analysis. Analyze the effectiveness of additional food recovery program for nutritional adequacy rate. Based on the result of the calculation of the different tests show that P more than 0.05. That means there is no difference in the nutritional adequacy of children in the group with a history of getting supplementary feeding program and not getting supplementary feeding program. Next slide, discussion. While according to height, statistical test results show no relationship between supplementary feeding with nutritional status based on body weight according to height. Number 2, The result of weight statistical tests according to age show there is a relationship between recovery supplementary feeding program and nutritional status based on body weight according to age. Chi-square statistical tests of height according to age show there is a relationship between supplementary feeding program recovery with nutritional status based on height by age. Chi-square statistical tests show there is a relationship between recovery supplementary feeding program and the amount of food consumption or adequacy rate. Next slide, conclusion. There are differences in the nutritional status of the body height according to age. There are different in the nutrition status of body weight according to age, and there is no difference in the nutritional status in height according to body weight. There's a difference in the adequacy of nutrition in children in the group with a history or even receiving supplementary recovery feeding and those not receive recovery supplementary feeding program. Thank you for your attention and apologize mistake in my presentation.
Okay, thank you so much for Mrs. Yunda Linda Atmadi for delivering us your interesting information. Okay, we will continue to our next participant, participant number 51. Her name is Siswi Wulandari. She will present her research. The title is The Effect of Administering Extract of Java Plum Ethanol to the Expression of the Molecular Addition 1 on the model of UFEX preeclampsia.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, Mrs. Siswi.
Yes.
Mrs. Siswi, you have 10 minutes to present your research. You may start now.
Bisa terdengar? Okay.
Yep. Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Can you see the screen? Mrs. Siswi?
Yes. Benar. Belum. Yes. Halo. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I'm Siswi Wulandari and come from Kadiri University. The effect of administration extract of Java plum ethanol to the expression of the molecular adhesion 1 on the model of UFEC preeclampsia. Okay, next. Background. Preeclampsia is one of the causes of maternal mortality. In preeclampsia, endothelial dysfunction trigger the emergence of inflammation and the expression of the molecular adhesion of ICAM1. Inflammation of the preeclampsia can be controlled with the administration of anthocyanin Java plum contain anthocyanins that serve as antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Next. Okay, next. Next. Hello, next. Next.
Okay, please wait, Mrs. Siswi.
Yes.
I think we have a technical problem. We will try to fix it.
Hello.
Okay, please wait, Mrs. Siswi. We have a problem to share your PowerPoint presentation. Mrs. Siswi,
Yes.
would you like to see your screen? Is it already appear? Can you see your PowerPoint in your screen?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
The
Is it the last slide that you read already?
yeah.
Yeah. You may continue your presentation. Sorry for the problem.
Okay. We present an experimental study then in vitro laboratory by using an experimental design in the form of the completely randomized design with 2 control group, namely negative control, 3 positive control, and 6 experiment group. Riset kondisi and gamma sense violet Malang, research time December and January. The research used endothelial cell sample from newborn umbilical cord from maternity mother with section cesarea with preeclampsia. Okay, next. Dependent variable, the effect of administering extract of java plum ethanol. Independent variable, the expression of the molecular adhesion 1. Analysis the ICAM expression is used in the immunohistochemistry. The statistical analysis will use two-way ANOVA test and regression test. Okay, next. At the time of incubation of 1 hour, 3 hour, and 24 hours, there is no meaningful difference in the expression ICAM1. At the dose ICAM1 of java plum, there's a meaningful difference between the positive control group with the DAS group. Okay, next. Conclusion. An expression of ICAM1 increased in preeclampsia condition administering java plum at the dose of 100 ppm, 200 ppm, and 400 ppm may decrease the expression of ICAM1 in preeclampsia condition. Okay, next. Ini dokumentasi. Yes, next. Next. Okay, next. Thank you. Thank you for attention with my research. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for your nice presentation, Mrs. Siswi, and I'm so sorry for a technical problem that happened during your presentation. Okay, I would like to ask our third speaker. Participant number 52, Mrs. Rina Wahyuni. Are you ready to present your research, Mrs. Rina?
Yes.
Are you join? Okay. Okay. So for today, Mrs. Rina will present the research with title The Effectiveness of Variation Giving Sweat, Tense Manipulation Therapy, Exercise to Reduce Pain, Increase Range of Motion, Improve Functional Ability on Frozen Shoulder in Dr. Supraon Hospital, Malang. Is that right, Mrs. Rina? Mrs. Rina,
Yes. Yes.
10 minutes to start your to finish your presentation, and you may start now.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, my presentation title Effectiveness Variation Giving SWD 10 Manipulation Therapy Exercise to reduce pain, increase range of motion, improve functional ability on frozen shoulder in Hospital Supraun Malang. Okay. My name is Rina Wahyuni and postgraduate program in Public Health Institute of Health Science Strada Indonesia. Next. Background: frozen shoulder is pain which result in limitation LGS on the shoulder, SVD, and reduce muscle tone, increase tissue elasticity in preparation for exercise, and cause muscle relaxation. 10. Intervention products therapeutic effect in the form of reduced pain for 3 or more holes. Improvement in self-pattern reduction in the use of analgesic drug, functional progression, or increased LGS, muscle strength, and endurance. The purpose of manipulation therapy is the restore normal and painless joint function. Exercise therapy is given with the aim of increasing shoulder LGS, increasing muscle strength, and increasing the functional ability shoulder joint. Next. Design type of research that the study is true experimental with randomized for group pretest post-test design approach. Meantime, this research was conducted at the physiotherapy polyclinic of the hospital tingkat physiotherapy polyclinic of the hospital Supraun Malang. The study was conducted on 9 January 2019 to 30 January 2019. Subject: the sample used in the study amounted to 24 respondents taken with diagnosed frozen shoulder. Next. Dependent variable: reduce pain, increase range of motion, improve functional ability, shoulder joint to patient frozen shoulder. Independent variable: SWD, 10, manipulation therapy, and exercise therapy. Analysis: as for to analysis of collected data, use Wilcoxon and Kruskal-Walsh analysis model. Next. Result: influence directly. Treatment 1, find out the difference in the effect of our significant P is smaller 0.05, silent pain 0.027, tenderness 0.027, and motion pain 0.027. In inflection 0.028, extension 0.028, and abduction 0.027. And find out the not different in the effect of our significant P is greater than 0.05, treatment functional capability 0.116. Treatment to find out the difference in the effect of are significant. P is smaller 0.05, silent pen 0.039, tenderness 0.027, and motion pen 0.027, flexion 0.028, extension 0.027, adduction 0.028, and functional capability 0 and 0.027. Treatment 3, find of the difference in the effect of significant P smaller 0.05, silent pen 0.039, tenderness 0.026, and motion pen 0.042, flexion 0.027, extension 0.046, on abduction 0.027, and find out the not difference in the effect of arsenicization. P is greater than 0 and 0.05, functional capability 1.000. Treatment for find out the difference in the effect of are significant. P is smaller 0.05, tenderness 0.027, and motion pen 0 and 0.27. Find out the not difference in the effect of arsenicization. P is greater than 0.05, silent pen 1.000. Indirect influence, crucial was analysis find out the difference in the effect of our significant.
Mrs. Rina, your time is almost up.
Yeah.
You only have 2 minutes left.
Yes, smaller 0.05 on for treatment reduction pen coverage silent pen 0.019, tenderness 0.005, and motion 0.006, on functional capability 0.016. The most effective reducer pen treatment P1, and improvement functional capability in the treatment P2. Find out the not different in the effect or of significant P is greater than 0.05. On for treatment in flexion 0.375, extension 0.087, abduction 0. Next. Increase. Conclusion. There was a significant difference in the crucial was test. P.
1 minute more.
P. Yeah. The comparison pattern of for treatment in reduction pen level included silent pen, tenderness, move pen, and fusion ability. The average ranking result for X treatment showed that the treatment was most effective in reducing pain based on the Higgs average rating, namely P1 treatment. There was no significant difference in Krugos-Wolf test. The comparison between our treatment on the
Okay, Mrs. Rina, I'm
yes,
sorry, your time is up.
okay, sebentar.
We have to continue with another participant.
Yes,
I'm so sorry, I have to cut your
yeah.
presentation.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much for your presentation. Okay, please prepare yourself for participant number 53, Mrs. Risa Nurhayati, Mrs. Rahayu Budi Utami, and Mrs. Ana Amelia Irawan.
Okay.
Okay, Mrs. Risa, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I will deliver your presentation. Like another participant, you have 10 minutes to present your PowerPoint.
Okay. Thank you.
Kelihatan?
Okay.
Yeah, can you see the PowerPoint?
Yes.
Okay, for Miss Risa, you may start your presentation. Your time is 10 minutes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, moderator and all participants. Thank you for the occasion for giving to me. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Risa Nurhayati. I come from the College of Health Science Satria Bakti Nganjuk. I want to present my research about health education about stunting nutrition in mothers to weak stunting children aged 2 until 5 years. Next. Background. Stunting or short is a failed condition to grow in toddler children due to chronic malnutrition, especially in the first 1,000 days of life, so that the children is too short for this age. Stunting toddlers tend to have low weight for their age. Next. Purpose. The purpose of this research is to know the influence of health education on stunting nutrition in mothers to the wake of stunting toddlers aged 2 until 5 years. Methods. My edition used correlation with cohort experiment approach, and this research was conducted on 10 May until 10 June 2020 in Gampeng Village, Luyu subdistrict of Nganjuk. And respondent to 22 respondents were taken in total sampling. My variable used independent variable were health education, with age-dependent variable of stunting toddlers. Data is collected using weight scale and analyzed use Wilcoxon signing rank test with alpha 0 to 0.05. Next. Week of stunting toddlers before given health education, half of which is 11 respondent 15% in the category of last week. After health education was mostly 13 respondent or 59.1% in the normal weight category. There was a health education influence of the stunting nutrient to the weight of stunting toddlers obtain the value of p-value 0.000 bigger or equal to alpha. So HA accepted. Next. Okay. Conclusion. Health education is proven to be effective enough to improve the knowledge of mothers so that it can help to change the foster care of the mother in providing nutrition that has a good impact on weight gain in stunting toddlers. Next. Okay, stop standing. And finally, such a presentation from me. For all us, I've said much apologies. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for a very clear and nice presentation by Ms. Risa. Okay, we will continue to our next participant. Please prepare yourself. Participant number 54. Muhamad Taufiqurrahman.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Muhamad Taufiqurrahman, he will present his research. The title is Application of Work Safety and Health Management System in the Technical Implementation Center of Primary Healthcare Bendilwungu Tulungagung, East Java. Okay. Okay, Muhammad Taufiqurrahman, you have
Yes.
10 minutes to present your research, and your time is start now.
Yes. Thank you very much for them. I want a presentation to my research application of work safety and health management system in the Technical Implementation Center of Timur Healthcare Bendilungu Tulungagung East Java. Next. Background research. Background. SMK3 for prevent of minimize work to get the accident. Work to could give the research to end the damage well the material as well the physical labor. Formula and the problem implementation, support, and implementation in the occupation shape and health management system at the Primary Healthcare Bendilungu Tulungagung. General purpose, knowledge system management system and health safety implements in the Primary Healthcare Bendilungu. Research focus, evaluation, impact hope from the system management step and health work Primary Healthcare Bendilungu. Next. Method research. Research the qualitative research, research location and time Prima Healthcare Bendilungu Tulungagung. Time research January until May. Sampling, the sampling technique purpose sampling. Research subject, employer or employer who work and the Prima Healthcare Bendilungu Tulungagung. Informant, employer or the employer working at the Prima Healthcare Bendilungu Tulungagung and have been willing to become information for independent interview. Analisa data, first credibility, transferability, dependability, dan confirmability. Next. Next. Research interview. Application SMK3 at Prima Healthcare Bendilungu. The first present at the service and still now yet full it in the Prima Healthcare. The second, set for the database so can the unit still work in the originally. Research the SMK3 have the clear legal umbrella and the care of the in the field of community. Monitoring evaluasi SMK3 means the information keep quality service and be in the tracking relates to K3. Hub SMK3 General K3 and the K3 professional employer and K3 becomes work the culture. Reset the application of Primar Healthcare Bedilung. Not yet system less enlation and the content the form fail. Support application SMK3 at Primar Healthcare general in the performance influence. The second, the scholarly all the result for the way SMK3. Impact application SMK 3 Prima Healthcare Bendilungu, the cost, scope, and the implementation SMK 3 at Prima Healthcare. The second, the formation system and the add all the real to the unit, the out, and the hands problem more fast. Next, discussion application SMK 3 at Prima Healthcare Bendilungu. Application SMK 3. I have work and make all the unit connected to it with system. Research SMK 3 not yet all know about K3 and the SMK 3 become sorry in the implementation to fill. Effort the research make the umbrella law in the work and by certificate the training K3 and SMK 3. Support SMK 3. Commitment and the employer urgent qualities service with SMK 3 at Prima Healthcare. Monitoring and evaluasi SMK 3. Permanent system new had the more optimal phase in the service. Hope SMK 3 Prima Healthcare. Plan the urgent quality service with the complete means influence for support service in the primary healthcare Bendulu. Finding new in the Prima Healthcare. Have guests to SMK 3 Prima Healthcare, but now you know have the employer professional in K3 and the INTB control K3 and Prima Healthcare Bendilung. Next, constellation. The experience Prima Healthcare Bendilungu upgrade and the maintain application SMK 3 at Prima Healthcare with payment to do identification danger, supervisor, and the assessment and to do internal audit research all the is the determinant problem work in the primary healthcare Bendilung. To do urgent productive work and complete in the primary healthcare, basic and then primary healthcare Bendilungu need to the employer on to discuss in application SMK 3 and give all the training and the credit about K3 and SMK 3. So that always urgent supervisor and standard work in K3 Prima Healthcare Bendilungu Tulanggung and K3 is culture work. Next, thank you very much for attention my presentation.
Thank you very much, Muhamad Taufiqurrahman, for sharing your information about K3. Okay, before we continue to our next participant, I would like to ask to all the participants, if you have any question, you can type your question in chat room. So please type your question in the chat room and we will discuss it after all the presentation finish. Okay, we will continue to our next participant. Participant number 55. Okay, I would like to invite Miss Yeni Muslicha Rahayu and Mr. Setio Budi Susanto to present your research. The title of their research is Stakeholder Perspective on Alert Village Preparedness in Ronggo Village Community. Miss Yeni Muslicha Rahayu, are you ready to present your research?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Miss Yeni?
Yeah.
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Yeni, you have 10 minutes to present your research.
Okay. Okay, thanks for Mrs. Eva Agustina as the moderator for this session. Okay, good afternoon all of the participants at the Strada International Conference. I'm Yeni Rahayu and my partner, Mr. Setio Budi Susanto. For this occasion, I want to bring my article, research with the title Stakeholder Perspective on Alone Village Preparedness in Ngrongo Village, Kediri City. Next. Okay, for about my background article in here, I get some point is about the aware, willing, and able to prevent. In my article or research, I have three main points for about the purpose of the alone village, and then role of the alone village and the obstacle for alone village. Actually, village or alone village, and maybe in Indonesia we say that desa siaga or kelurahan siaga is the picture of the community that is the aware, willing, and able to prevent and overcome various health problems that occur in the community. Which is, I choose my research in the Ngrongo village because Ngrongo village have some facilities special for the health. That is the health center, village, or maybe we say poskeskel. Next. Okay, for my purpose in my research or focus purpose is about explore the readiness of the stakeholder in the active alone village programs in terms of knowledge, rules, and the obstacles of the standby village program in the Ngrongo village. Next. For about my methods, in my research, I using descriptive qualitative with the purposive sampling because in here I want to inductive and the result is facing more meaning, and I use in-depth interview in my research. And all of my informant is 11, and they are for all of the stakeholder in the Ngrongo village, and then the representative from the cadre of the alone village, and the representative from the employee from the health center Kediri or Puskesmas Wilayah Selatan. Next. And then for my result, I have three main points. The first is about Poskeskel, then cadres, and the administration. First, for about the Poskeskel in here, because the geographical location of the Poskeskel is evident that the government, in this case, Ngrongo village, care about the health status of its people, which is in here because Ngrongo is the central of the some city in Kediri city, so it's so easy even though wanna find the health services, but because the Ngrongo area is so large, so the government for the Ngrongo village there is so care because they wanna put the Poskeskel at the strategic location. And then number two is the for about the cadres. Actually, the cadres, as are the arms of the Ngrongo village, was able to provide education to the public about the preventing an illness. And then for about the administration, is the sum of problem in my research is the system is currently in the process of repairing and reworking back, okay? So that Poskeskel function can be realized as the data bank. Because maybe in the Kediri city for about the alone village program, which is said that mati suri, so it is one warming up for this program. Next. So the conclusion for my research is I got the 2 points that is about regulation and advocate. Firstly, for the regulation, village in here is the Ngrongo village, as the owner of the area has also important role in the selection of resources. Resources in here is the cadre because the cadre is the social worker, even though if the Ngrongo village can find the best resources, so the cadre can running well the job as good as well. So then, and then for the advocate in here, the Puskesmas was able to advocate this regulation so as to clarify the tasks and role of each individual involved in active alone village in a Ngrongo village. if the Puskesmas wanna have the advocate in the Ngorogo government, all of the stakeholder, which is from the Ngorogo government and then from the cadres, they know about the job desk from the each others. Next. Okay, that is my last slide. I say thank you. I hope that all of this program from the Alert Village can be running well because it's so important, especially in this situation in here, pandemic era. So Alert Village or Desa Siaga is more needed. Thank you. Miss Eva?
Sorry. Hello. Can you hear my voice, Yeni?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your presentation, Yeni. And I hope it will give benefit to all the society, especially in Ngorogo area. Okay, we will come to our last participant. Participant number 56. Participant number 56. Mrs. Louis Aprilia Irianti.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Mrs. Louis Aprilia Irianti will present the research with the title Evaluate of Liquid Processing Technology in TPA Pojok Kediri City.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So, Miss Louis Aprilia, you have 10 minutes to present your research.
Yes.
And please take your time. You may start now.
Okay, thank you for your time. I will present my research of the title Evaluate of Liquid Processing Technology in TPA Pojok of the Kediri City. Next. The background is one of the problems in the final processing site or TPA is the presence of liquid. Liquid often collects at the midpoint of the landfill. Liquid contains various chemical derivatives from the dissolving of waste in the landfill and the results of chemical and biochemical reactions that occur in the landfill. Next. Objective: the purpose of this study was to determine the technology used in the TPA Pojok Kota Kediri in processing existing liquid. Next. Methods: this type of research is qualitative research. This study uses a qualitative approach because the researchers want to explore, review, and describe a technology directly. In the study, the research want to explore directly and review how the exciting technology in the Pojok TPA in processing the existing liquid. There are 7 informants in the study consisting of 6 special workers who handle liquid and triangulation. Other tools used are frames, cell phones, then document in the form of a transcript. Data processing was carried out by means of content descriptive. Subsequently, report and present in a descriptive. Next. And result my research. The result of the study indicate that the technology used by TPA Pojok Kota Kediri in processing its liquid is the wetland method. To determine the level of success of this technology is to use aquatic plants such as water spinach and water hyacinth, which have been proven to survive so far. Next. In conclusion, is The technology used by TPA Pojok Kota Kediri is in accordance with existing government regulation, but it must continue to make improvements to the wetland fund, which is what to the wetland fund, which is still not maximally used. Thank you. Any apologies? I'm sorry, and thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Louis Aprilia, for your presentation. Yeah,
Yes.
we will come to our discussion session. Once again, I would like to invite to all participants. You can type the question in the chat room, and we will read our first. We already have a question here. Okay. Okay. I hope all participants can give a question. We have 15 minutes to start our discussion. We will start our discussion. Can we start our discussion now? Because we already have a question. I would like to read our first question. Our first question is point to Miss Yeni Muslicha and Mr. Setio Budi. Okay, Miss Yeni, we have a question for your research. The question is, based on qualitative study has been done, what of expectation of participant or cadre on this program? What kind of obstacle that you found based on your individual perspective? Okay. Would you like to answer it, or maybe directly, or maybe we have to wait until another question?
Okay, I will answer.
Okay.
May I answer now?
Okay, Miss Yeni, you may answer now. The question is from participant number 60, Satria Yureka.
Okay, firstly, thanks for the question for what is Mrs. or Mr. Satria Yureka.
Maybe Mr.
Okay, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Satria Yureka, for your question. Actually, I have done my research about qualitative research. I have done it maybe 4 months ago. And firstly, my best of my purpose in my research is I want all of the stakeholders to know about the job desk from each others. Firstly, because the alone village, especially in the Rongo or in the Kediri city, firstly, it's so like the warming up, because the long time program with the namely what is that, Saka Bhakti Husada, and then like the program and each other is so sleep so long time, so the alone village is so wake up early. And I'm here for my based on my in-depth interview for all of my informants, especially from the cadres. I got the information about the knowledge from the each cadre, and then I know the purpose from the each cadre, what is about the Alone Village, and what is your job in the Alone Village programs, because all of the cadres is the new person. Because of that, I hope that the cadres is the right person, so the Alone Village can do running well. And the next is the obstacles has been found. Okay, for my obstacles in my research, firstly, because this program is the warming up, or warming up early. So I have some problem, even though if I ask to the new cadres, and I ask about, for the example, what is Alone Village? What do you think about the Alone Village? And one of them is, what is that the Alone Village? There, and there is so colorful answering for my informant, because it's the new, and the what is mean pelatihan or anything do from the health sector in the Kediri is so wanna start again. So yeah, that is one of my obstacles in my research. Maybe like that.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, Miss Eva. I remember because I remember something that for my research I said in the first time that because this program Alone Village is the new and the longest program is Gerdu Sehati. But Gerdu Sehati and the Alone Village is so different meaning because the Gerdu Sehati have the fourth main point for about the health, education, economic, and the social. But for the Alone Village is so about all about the health sector. So maybe that's my answer.
So, Miss Yeni, if I could say, your program is actually like almost the same with Gardu Sehati, or is it?
The Gerdu Sehati programs have four sector, and one of the sector is about the health, and the Alone Village is the some of them. But
Okay.
nowadays, Gerdu Sehati is half done. The Gerdu Sehati is half done, and the government is put the program with the namely Alone Village,
Alone
fictional
Village.
Alone Village, no, not Gerdu Sehati.
Okay, so very nice, and I hope you gain your success with your program, and it can be continued by another researcher.
Thank you.